Link your canvas to the sequence that makes it real. You've just written a future you actually want to live. Now we switch on the engine that moves you there. A vision without a sequence creates frustration. A sequence without a vision creates busy work. The system works only when the two are tied together. In my world, that sequence is the 5 phases: reset mindset, master expenses, expand income, strategic investing, and protection, debt, tax, systems. Think of them as gears. If you skip a gear or jam 2 at once, the car lurches. If you shift in order, the drive becomes smooth and you conserve fuel for the long road. Start by placing your 5-year sentences on the dashboard in your mind. Read them once. If your canvas says you want calmer evenings, fewer money fights, and work you're proud of, then everything we do from this point must protect those sentences. The first gear is reset mindset. This is where your new definition of money, tool, value exchange, energy, stops being a nice insight and starts becoming the filter for every choice. When mindset stays old, the best spreadsheet becomes a guilt machine. When mindset updates, the same spreadsheet becomes a decision assistant. In the workbook, write a single, honest line that begins, "Mindset is holding me back mainly in this way." Maybe it's, "I treat money like a judge, so I hide from numbers," or "I chase products because I'm scared to define goals," or "I still believe more income alone will calm me." Keep it blunt and kind. That line tells you exactly where to apply your new lenses tomorrow. The second gear is master expenses. This is what turns stress into slack. EDL, asset liability, earnings per hour, impact duration, these are not punishments, they are ways to align your rupees with your values and vision. People fail here when they copy someone else's rules or when they try to go monk mode for a week and snap back in 10 days. We will take your last 30 days, classify them without shame, and choose 3 moves and 1 rule that buy back peace immediately. In your workbook, write a line that begins, "Expenses are hurting me mainly here." It might be, too many small subscriptions, food delivery by default, status upgrades that don't add value, or high fixed costs that crush cash flow. That line will become a lever in tomorrow's plan. The third gear is expand income. You can't starve your way to a 5-year life, you design your way there. Once expenses are aligned and slack appears, we turn to value. Active, passive-ish, and leveraged income, ESBI shifts, 4 realistic paths you can start in India without burning your life down. If your canvas includes freedom and family, the income moves you pick must respect hours and energy. If it includes growth, you'll choose a path that compounds your skills and your earnings. Write 1 quick line, "Income needs this next," and finish it with what is obvious after today. Scope where I'm paid for outcomes, a side path I can start on weekends, a negotiation when I fix a broken process, license steps for MF or motor distribution. That line anchors your 90-day runway on day 3. The fourth gear is strategic investing. This is where you stop doing investing and start funding named futures. Cash, debt, equity, real estate, gold, each has a job, time horizon assigns it. You're not trying to beat anyone, you are trying to match money to moments. When this gear engages, you stop yanking equity in a wobble because equity was never meant for next year's fees. You stop hoarding cash for a 7+ year goal because fear is not a strategy. Write a one-liner, "Investments need this next," complete it with what your canvas just revealed. Map goals to 0 to 3, 3 to 7, 7+ and align funds, reduce clutter to 3 core funds, set a boring, monthly cadence I can keep it simple. Simplicity is the discipline you'll follow on a tired Wednesday. The fifth gear is protection, debt, tax, systems. This is the quiet scaffolding that makes progress survivable. Proper term and health cover so one shock doesn't erase 3 years. A chosen debt strategy, avalanche or snowball, executed the way you actually behave, not the way the internet prefers. Basic tax hygiene so March stops dictating December. Review rituals and a lifetime dashboard so you can course correct without drama. Write your last quick line, "Protection needs this next," perhaps, "Health cover fixed this month, term cover aligned to liabilities and dependents, 3-month buffer before any upgrade," or "First Sunday review log." This gear lowers your stress score before your net worth changes, and that order is exactly right. Let me show you why the order matters by breaking it on purpose. If you try to expand income without mastering expenses, lifestyle inflation eats the race and you feel like the treadmill sped up. If you jump into investing without resetting mindset, volatility feels like an attack and you sabotage your own compounding. If you chase protection last, one hospitalization or job wobble can punch a hole through 2 years of careful work. Sequence is mercy. It's what lets a normal, busy person win a game they usually lose to fatigue. Now, take 60 seconds and complete the workbook prompts in one sweep. Fill the line that starts with, mindset is holding me back mainly in this way, then, expenses are hurting me mainly here, then 3 quick one-liners for income, investments, and protection, short, true, and human. Do not wordsmith. This page is the bridge between your 5-year canvas and tomorrow morning. It turns beautiful sentences into levers you can pull. As a small teaser of what comes next, week 5 in the 26-week program takes this exact bridge and turns it into a strategy map: values, right pointing arrow, rules, right pointing arrow, weekly rhythm. In this DIY, you'll get a tight version of that map by the end of day 2 and a 90-day runway on day 3. If you later want the deeper build, the full playbook with accountability, the 1:1 strategy call at the end of day 3 will help us decide if the fast track is your next right step. For now, your job is smaller and more important: finish day 1 completely and honestly. Before we close, look back through your day 1 pages: definition of money, income and assets, liabilities and net worth, the 7 values, the top 3 with sentences, and the 5-year canvas. If anything is half done, complete it now. If a number is fuzzy, leave your best estimate with a dot and move on. The win is momentum, not perfection. When day 1 is complete, you'll sleep lighter because your future finally has a route, not just a hope. End of day 1 task is simple: ensure every day 1 page is filled honestly. Put a small tick on the corner of each finished page. Then write one final line at the end of today's section: tomorrow, I start by protecting my values from my calendar. That is exactly what day 2 is: spend on purpose, kill leaks without shame, map debt without drama, and lock a 30-day plan you can actually follow. Take a breath. You now have a vision worth defending and a sequence that knows how.